Hey y'all, hey, it is still March, so we are doing mobility. Welcome back. My name is Kira and we will be stretching. As you can see, it is a little change of scenery this week. I am not in the gym, I am at home, and this week we will be stretching for 15 minutes. Remember, we are focusing on mobility, so we want to make sure our muscles are not tight, our joints are not clicking, things like that. As we start off, you will notice that we are doing a stretch that is very popular. I will also be providing a different angle to better explain, but you basically want to try touching your toes or the heel of your foot, and you're going to bring your other leg up. Your heel should be touching the inside of your other leg's knee, if that makes sense. And if you haven't seen my last video, I highly suggest it. I just explained why it's important to move back and forth when stretching, especially before the workout. You want to invigorate the muscles. You want to wake them up. You don't want to be stiff or stagnant. You want to keep that motion. Yeah, that motion. Now this right here is a new stretch, and when I tell you it really got my hamstrings, your hamstrings are basically the back of your thighs. When I tell you got me together, try it out and make sure you do both legs. Take your time. Now this next stretch is pretty self-explanatory, but we're going to be working on those wrists. I don't know if y'all heard of carpal tunnel, arthritis, things like that, but I ain't feeling it, so I'm a stretch them out. You want to go sideways, you want to rock backwards, and just take your time and be careful. And so this next stretch was very similar to the stretch I did in the last video. The major difference is that I was collapsed. However, when you are up engaging your core, like your actual full body, it becomes very challenging. I thought I was ready for the major leagues, but I'm still in the minor leagues. It's all right. I'm going to try to perform these stretches daily in hopes of, getting better and better. For this next stretch, you should have your legs apart, and we're going to lift one leg at a time over whatever object it is that you choose. I chose a weight, but you could literally have a gallon of water if you wanted to. It really doesn't matter. You're at home, so you can do whatever it is that you want. And please make sure you're taking your time. This is not a race. It's very much a marathon. We are working on our hip flexors. These are joints that we're going to need to bend over, to walk, just essential functions. So take your time. We are not in a rush. I don't know about you, but like they said at house party, it's time to switch. We're going to the next league. And make sure while you're doing this stretch that you are activating your core. It will make it way more simple to lift your leg up and do this stretch. So suck in that core, fix your posture, and let's get it. We are coming to an end. Not yet. But this next one is very similar to the last one. We're just going to scoot up and have our knees slightly bent. We're definitely working on our knees. I'm sure I'm not the only one who gets out of bed or roll over to do something and my knees are click-clacking. Yeah, this will get you right. At first I didn't feel it, but when you take your time, breathe in and out, smell the flowers, blow out the candles, you can feel it. You can really feel it. It's time to get down on the ground, get down on the ground. This is my favorite, ultimate favorite. I do this every single morning and I try to do it before I go to sleep. But you're going to lay down. You're going to lift your leg up to about your hip level, up to your, not to your waist, not quite up there, but you're going to just stretch backwards. It's kind of self-explanatory. I hate if I didn't explain it right. I turned around so that you can see that I am trying to twist my torso. That is the highlight of this stretch. It's your back, your upper body, your lower back. Like, oh, it feels so good. I don't know how I could forget this stretch last time, but you're going to be in like pretzel style. Well, not technically pretzel, but you know, unfold the pretzel a little bit. And you're going to stretch down and try to go way past your toes where your feet are. And please tell me, what is a stretching video without a neck roll? You need the neck roll. You have to incorporate the neck roll. Stiff necks, the worst thing in the world. The worst thing. So let's just take our time, go back and forth, say yes, say no, go all around the world, and you're good. Yeah, if you ain't watched my last video, then it sucks to be you, because I'm gonna link it down below. I already explained it. It's pretty simple. You just choose whatever leg you want, put it in front, lean forward. I'm gonna be doing both legs, but then you're gonna get up and rock back and forth. We're stretching out our hips. It's pretty self-explanatory. Well, it's probably not, but go watch my last video and I'll explain it in depth and everything, like very, very much detail. And this is our last stretch, so please enjoy it. Take your time. I am one who always looks for progress, and I can say that throughout this challenge, I have seen myself become more flexible, and I've also noticed that both sides of my body are not equal. Like some legs or some positions are fine on one leg, but if I try it on the other, it's like extremely difficult. And I think that was very important, something very important that I learned about myself this month. So you have to be very careful and take your time and build up on certain things, because your whole body not even on the same page. Like, that's wild. Like, that's what I learned this month. So just keep on doing what y'all gotta do. Like I said, this is the last workout, rather the last stretch, and I will see you next time. And I want to thank you so much for watching, especially if you watched it to the end. Shout out to you, because you are the real queen, king, or everything in between, honey. Like I said, I'll see y'all next time. And remember, this week we will be doing 15-minute stretches, and next week we're going to up it and try to do 15 to 20-minute stretches. See y'all next time. Bye-bye.